That storm was super scary. It just reminds me of tornadoes and cyclones. And made me want to leave because I've faced that kind of storm before, and it usually comes before a tornado or cyclone, I believe. That's my new memory. No, I'm really scared of tornadoes and cyclones. I know I just have to face one, and I want to pack up and leave, seriously. But I'm running usually on very limited incomes. Like right now, I have 4 jobs, and they don't really fill me. I don't even earn hundreds with thousands. I don't even earn thousands of dollars a week. I earn maybe a few hundred, maybe a little bit more, but under 1,000, and I've got like 4 jobs. Seriously, I'm like, but they're like casual jobs, so they come and go. The hours come and go. Sometimes they're full time hours, or they start off at full time hours, and then you end up, 1 or 2 days a week after a few months of not getting any work or something. So, one of them I haven't worked for probably a month and a half, and then another one that I didn't work for 3 months came back when this other one was put on hold, and so they sort of switched over. Like, I didn't even really have to wait, but now the other one's slacked up again. And so I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. So I'm, of course, looking for other work. And I've got one interview tomorrow, had one yesterday, and I got the job, but it's not per hour, it's just per sale. What do you call it? Commission only. No retainer, no in hourly wage, and I'm like, well, it could work, it could not. Sometimes, once I did get a job where it was commission only and it actually worked. You were able to make a good amount of money from it every week. I think I earned $600 or $700 in a week, and that's commission only. And that's actually pretty good for commission only, because you literally don't get paid any money until you make sales. So that's like one of my more successful commission only jobs. Most of them, it's really hard to get a sale, but I'm starting the new job tomorrow. I'm doing it alongside this other job that I already have, that I do commission only, but I don't actually do anything with it. I just make stupid phone calls and make appointments, but I don't get any money. So far that's a non-income earning stream. I don't even know why I do it. I just do to put something on my resume. But oh yeah, I was thinking about what I was doing this afternoon. I'm kind of proud of myself. Before the scary storm came over, I was thinking how proud I am of myself, because I'm doing this whacked out course. It's with the uni, and I know I've done uni courses before, but my certificates were ripped and I couldn't get extra copies of the degree that I completed of the universities. It doesn't help that I don't really remember anything, and I don't have proof of purchase or whatever, and I literally don't have anything. Like, I don't have any records or anything, and I do have no idea where they went, because it's very unusual. So either the email went, or I'm just I was probably just collecting them on a computer, and the computer crashed and I lost probably all records. But the certificates, I had a physical copy, but they were stolen with a lot of my other stuff when people ransacked my room and stole all the precious things from it. So literally, like, I don't know, I have the idea that people just like to steal things off me. They steal like my army medals. Lo and behold, I've actually been in the army, and everyone thinks, oh, you just got this out of, some whacked out deal, as though, you'd never tried. It's just like, getting things for free, but you actually go through a lot to get something like that. And so I'm like, I had theirs stolen, I had other precious things stolen, and amongst them was my educational certificates, degrees from a uni, and then I tried to contact all the unis in the world to see if I had been a past student, because I couldn't quite remember. After a while, I couldn't actually remember things clearly, but I had the idea. I knew the uni which I had done, and I contacted the same uni several times, and they always give me the wrong answer. We don't have anything on record, so doing this course reminds me of the fact that I have done uni before, because I remember the people, because I've seen all these lectures and things before, and I'm like, well, that's because I probably did a freaking course with these people. um, but unfortunately, I just couldn't. I just lost the actual certificate, and I couldn't get a copy. And I've even done my nursing, and I think I completed something to do with science and and all this other stuff. I completed quite a few university things. I think I got up quite far into law as well, but I don't think I ever graduated law because it's very picky. Oh, is that the dog? You think that would scare you, but that's the knock of the dog. That's a knock. Let's see what they're up to. Oh, it's you! How's it going? What you doing? Anyway, so I could never get those certificates back, and so I'm doing all my education once again, and studying through, is it QA or something? I don't know, but I do know, but I don't want to say. But anyway, so I'm studying a course again, like this course, and I have no idea if I've done it before, but apparently it's the first module of a, what do you call it? A master's degree, which is apparently a 10-year degree or something. And I'm doing pretty good at it for someone who doesn't know anything much. I'm just sort of guffing my way through the first test. It's technical, so that sucks. I think technical is kind of boring, but it's got some use to it. Gives you learning on how to do things you've probably forgotten, and yeah. I think how she comes in and just clean this. I just cleaned my carpet. I'll have to vacuum it again tomorrow. Now, she's very afraid of storms. She likes to hide with people. And she gets hot. Anyway, so I was very proud of myself today. I was venturing through my first, and I think it's my first and second assignment. Oh no, it's my first assignment, and the second was to create a draft, which I could have done. I don't know. Either that, it's a draft essay, and then the third one's the real essay. Either way, I'm going through it quite well, and I was like, everything I put down was just fabrication, but I thought it was sounding pretty good. So I'm like, this sounds okay, yeah. And so I have to check with the assignment outline tomorrow to see what I've done against the assignment, and if everything's cool, I get to submit it for review, And then if it's cool, I get to submit it for real. So that'd be awesome. But I have a feeling I have to write, before next week, I have to write the draft and the final essay. So this is just the first thing I was supposed to do in the first week. So I finally finished it, and now I can draft the actual essay. No idea how long it's supposed to be, but once I write it, I can then draft the next essay, the final version, and then I might put everything. I don't know. I have no idea. But I was feeling very good with myself because everything sounded pretty awesome and read quite well, and it's not really connected to any particular point though. So I have to look through that again. But it sounds good. So I was like thinking, oh, I'm so awesome for finishing that today, because I thought it'd be grueling and would never finish. You literally have to spend 4 to 6 hours, I guess, working on it. But I was happy that I did it, so I was very proud of myself.